Hi everybody, Sally here from Junk Journal Creative Swaps in Oz, and I'm coming here to show you one of our latest swaps for January. We've started our Alice in Wonderland journal this month, and this journal will go till April, I think it is. So each month there will be a couple of ephemera swaps with the feature of Alice in Wonderland, and there'll be a couple of pages to go into our journal. So coming to you now is the ephemera swap, the first one that I've completed. Now this isn't my idea. I've been scouring ideas on YouTube as usual, and I will link below where I found this idea, and I'll also link below what Etsy papers I used for this particular ephemera. So as you can see, they are Alice in Wonderland themed. I don't know what you would call them, pockets, I suppose. In the YouTube that I watched, it was featured behind a belly band. So what happens is it's just looking like a playing card on the front with a dangle. But when you turn it over, I'll turn both of them over, they have this little booklet that's attached to the back side with a little tuck spot where I've just put a little tag, and inside I've just made it into like a little journaling spot booklet. And then at the back you'll see there's a pocket, and in the pocket I've just added an altered playing card, and this is the Queen of Hearts obviously, so I had to use a heart card, and I've managed to find some paper with hearts on, and so that just goes in there. And what I'll explain to you how I made it, it's quite simple. I just basically watched how it was made and just adapted it. And this is the same over here, different papers with a different tag. I've coordinated the papers by adding the same background paper in the little booklet. The booklet doesn't come off, it's stuck on there. And then I've added another altered card here in this little pocket here. Now the way I made this, it's very simple. Anyone could make it. You don't really need a tutorial. Basically, you know how you would make a little booklet, just folded piece of paper. I've inked everything. I found some scrap papers here. You don't have to use this color. You can use whatever color you like. And then I've just added one of the images from the Etsy pack I got, and added a tag in there that has actually hearts on the back as well. So that's easy to make a booklet, and I just sewed it together down the signature. You don't even have to do that if you don't want to. Then what I did was, with one of the Etsy images, I cut it to size. These are, this one particular one is nearly 4 inches wide by about 5 3/4 long. They're pretty much the same size. This one's slightly smaller. And then what I did was I just made it wider, so maybe another inch wider, and then I folded it over. I rounded my corners. You don't have to do that, you can do what you like. And then I sewed all the way around to make the 2 pockets. So there is another pocket here if you wanted to put some other ephemera in there. There's enough room for that. And I made a little thumb tab here. And then you basically, I sewed around mine, you don't have to do that. And then you just stick your little booklet on and make all your journal cards that you want to go in the pocket. And I added a little heart dangle with a chain on that one. And this one has a chain with some other clubs and diamonds on it. And this is basically an Alice one. So there you go. It's quite simple. If you need any help with those instructions, please contact me at Junk Journals Creative Swaps in Oz. It's a Facebook group. It's an Australian group. You're very welcome to come over to our group and join us. You just have to answer a few questions before you join and answer a personal message from me, and you're in, and you can take part in this journal swap. We're doing Alice, as I said, but there's also generic swaps. There's also free swaps where you can choose what to send to your partner. There's also supply swaps, there's a mid-month swap, and usually January we definitely are doing, one of our members is hosting a live showing us some other ephemera to make. So there's lots going on. So please come on over and join in the fun and get some inspiration from our fellow talented members. Hope to see you there. Take care, everyone. Bye.